Hey everybody, Greg Buckley here. Hey, if you were just with Frank over at Desert Car Care and the Wrench Nation, I'm following up real quick because he had a great point going on about engine oil, how you should use it, how you should keep checking on it, stuff like that. And I said that we're replacing motors. If you followed him and you were on the scope, then you got to understand how we're doing a lot of motors this week. We got 4 or 5 of them, and we're lining them up. But here we're doing a Ford Taurus. Now you're seeing directly underneath of us, right, what a motor looks like when it's out. Some of you may have never seen anything like this. So here's the motor. This is how we're replacing it. We're bringing the whole cradle down. Appreciate the hearts there. Thank you very much. We're bringing the whole cradle down so you can see that everything's exposed, right? There's nothing in the car. So here's our engine. It's a 3-liter Ford motor, and it's all nice and shiny and new. We do use Jasper Motors as one of our prime suppliers. They come with a 3-year, 100,000-mile warranty. One of the best in the industry. We really use them. We like them. Nationwide warranties. All the bells and whistles you need to have a really good replanted motor. All right. So our situation is with this now. Ford. I'm going to give you a little technical stuff right here, guys. Now, Ford has a problem with this #1 cylinder. This is considered #1. It kind of overheats. Now, here's one of your catalytic converters right here. Okay, so the problem is we get a lot of heat buildup off of here, and as you can see, it's going to focus right around that #1 cylinder. That's not good. That's not really good at all. So we're going to try and create a way to eliminate that heat so that it stays out of the engine bay, which is what you're looking at right here, and really does not affect the new motor. But overall, you can see exactly what it is. We're walking around the engine right here. Here's the transmission. Now, we did replace the transmission in this vehicle about a year ago. Here's your struts. You can't get a better view of this, folks. Brake rotors, brake pads, suspension, tie rods, CV shafts. So if you have any questions, hey, follow it up. Again, over here, power steering rack. And it's a great way to actually kind of work on a vehicle. It makes it nice and comfortable as I sit down to work around this motor. From the front side, thanks for the hearts, I appreciate it. From the front side, we're going to have our water pump. We're going to have our crank, all right? And we're going to have our pulleys, our power steering, right? And of course, our air conditioning to keep us nice and cold. So if you've never seen something like this, hey, good for you. Now you know, all right? Come around the front, we have all the peripherals, of course, the valve covers we got to put on. Our ace, Tony. Say hi, Tony.
Hi, Tony.
There you go. So we're doing what we can to keep all these engines up and running, keep these cars on the road. Hopefully you got to see something new, all right? Just a quick scope letting you know, since we followed up with Frank at UR Mechanic, follow Frank, definitely get on his scopes. That way you can really get some great tips. I'm on there a lot along with other shop owners and good shops giving car care tips. This is a follow-up from that scope. And I got to tell you, he couldn't be more right. Great topic. Keeping your oil changed, reducing sludge. In fact, let's go over some of the things we can see how clean this is, right? Because it's all brand new. We want to keep that sludge and carbon out of that. So that means you got to keep your car clean. You got to get in there for every 3,000 to 5,000 miles. Use synthetic where you have to, or when you can afford it. Get the best for you, get the best for your car. Long life, keep it up, keep it going. It's not much. Remember, it's your bread and butter. It gets you to work, it gets you to the doctors, it gets you everywhere. Cars are important. Greg Buckley, thanks for stopping in on our scope, and we'll talk to you later. See ya.